Voting green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
And welcome to Today with Cachet. It's Thursday. We're here in the Woodlands, Texas. And I am so excited this morning because I have a topic that I really like to talk about. And I have an amazing guest in the studio this morning. We're talking interior designing. I've got the amazing Tammy Ganderellis. Welcome this morning to talk about interior designing. Now, Tammy, I don't know if a lot of people, you and I were talking just before we went on air, but I don't know if a lot of people know this about me. When I left Shell years ago, we're not going to date me, one of my first dabbles with entrepreneurship, because I always knew I wanted to be one. And I was working in corporate for many years. I was like in that little box. And one of my first dabbles was Cachet Interior Designs. And so I started it. And I learned very quickly that it wasn't just all fun and fluff. I thought, oh, this will be the perfect career. I get to go in, I can decorate someone's house, I can whip it out, I can do... No. Please share. First of all, tell everyone a little bit about who you are and then about what I was saying.
Well, I do understand what you're saying.
Yes.
And we do have an interior design company in the Woodlands, Studio G Interior Design. And that's pretty much everyone that I meet. You know, it's split. It's either, oh, I would have nothing to do with your job. You know, I just want the numbers. I just want this. And then the other people are, oh, that's got to be such a fun job. And, you know, so then I take them on the road with me. And I'm like, you know what? You want to try it? You want to try it for a while? And they'll get in the car, and it's just a trip or two, and they're like, no.
Wow.
No, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, because, you know, people don't realize, you know, you think, of course, a surgeon's job is hard and everyone understands that. But you think interior design, oh, it's just going to be fun. Right. I get to go shop. I get to go buy some stuff and decorate.
Yeah, exactly.
But those curtain repeats, those numbers, I would have had people's houses all cut up in different phases. I couldn't do it. So, you know, but anyway, so just first and foremost, I want to say I understand your world. And what you do is amazing. And you obviously you have Studio G Interior Designs here in the Woodlands.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit about how we met.
Yes.
We could talk about your husband, Jose, who
Yes.
was affiliated with Glade Arts Foundation. And we got to meet a couple of times. That's how I learned about you. And just tell everyone a little bit about who you are and your background.
Well, yes, I do have a husband, and his name is Jose, and he's an amazing photographer.
Sure.
And he did have a show in at Glade Gallery, which is where I met Cachet.
Yeah.
Met you again when you did your fashion show,
Art and Fashion,
which was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So we've ran into each other
Sure.
several times. We have a small kind of a boutique interior design company. There's only 5 or 6 of us. We try to do everything. We've been doing it for 30 years, so we can do a remodel. Well, when I say do a remodel, we make selections. We have recommendations of contractors or
Sure.
remodeling guys, builders, whatever. So we'll design it, and then we'll present that over to them. We do general decorating. We can do one-day makeovers.
Got some before and afters, and you do everything from residential, commercial, pre-construction. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you know, we are primarily residential, but a lot of our clients have businesses, so we do a lot of doctor offices, dentist offices, and we've done several around here. Stevens and Gatewood, Dr. Young.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's fun, and we just try to to be a one-stop shopping place for
Look
people.
at that. That is so amazing. So tell me, Tammy, I want to ask a couple questions. First of all, how did you fall into this world? 30 years of this. I mean, where did it all begin? I mean, tell us.
About 12 years old, I was still playing with my little Barbie dolls.
Oh my God, I was too.
I know, right?
Okay, but I had to tell myself one day, put them away.
I know, I would change their hair and mark more lipstick on them and all that.
Okay.
And then, I just thought, well, these people need a home,
Okay.
So I started getting boxes, and this little town that I grew up in, which is Cleveland, not too far from here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They had one shop that had carpet and laminate and wallpaper. And yes, I love wallpaper. It's back.
Oh, it's,
ask me about it.
Because when you pick those right wallpapers, they can make a room like nothing.
Like nothing, because you can't get that type of luxury and texture and excitement
I don't care
from
for faux
paint.
finishing as much.
You know-
I really don't. I prefer the wallpaper.
The
to your point.
wallpapers,
Yeah.
yes, I love it. And so when I tell people, they look at me like I'm crazy, like I did that. Those Waverly fabrics are gone.
Okay.
Well, and they are gone
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
But the new ones are back. The
Yeah.
new ones are back. So anyway, so I would get that. I'd get my boxes and wallpaper the walls, put my little
Okay.
carpet in there, try to make a little chandelier out of toothpicks, whatever. And that was just it. I
Oh,
just
wow. And then
loved
ever
it.
since then, you just continued.
Yeah.
And then your first project, do you remember what that was like? And,
I started out working for a furniture store, and
Okay.
so I do remember that they were really kind because I'm just obsessed. Like, I've got to be doing it all the time. So they were nice to let me do all what they called the vignettes. When you walk in a
Yes,
furniture store
yes.
and you've got everything sitting there. So I would just constantly rotate those vignettes when something would sell, and that was kind of my first experience
Sure.
in learning about furniture. But my first big job was in Bentwater.
okay.
And it was for the Bowies, and they were the nicest people, and they just let me roam free, which was a dream for a first
Sure,
job,
sure.
to do what I want to do, and
Yeah.
and that was it.
Awesome. Well, we're going to take a really quick commercial because I'll just keep going and run right through it. And we'll be right back. We'll
Okay.
talk some more. Okay.
Perfect.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey fellas, this is DJ Travesty with Breakfast with the Boss, and we're giving one of you the chance to woo our Mississippi queen, Chelsea Anderson.
Hey boys.
For more information, go to @BossBreakfast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to learn how you can be a part of the live broadcasted charity event September 12th at Escalante's in Hughes Landing.
See y'all there.
Don't forget to tune in weekday mornings 7 to 9:30, Breakfast with the Boss Morning Show, 91.1 FM.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
There's a special place in the Woodlands where you can feel comfortable opening your business. We are located at 10210 Grogan's Mill Road. Our building has a unique Vedic architectural design with landscape grounds and lakeside views, on-site management, and maintenance. We also provide free Wi-Fi and the opportunity to promote your business on 91.1 FM The Boss. This wonderful location is near the Woodlands Mall, Market Street, and just minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport. 10210 Grogan's Mill Road, the only only social media building in the Woodlands. Don't delay. Schedule a tour today by calling 713-777-7368.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Welcome back to Today with Cachet. It's Thursday. We're here in the Woodlands, Texas, and I've got the amazing Tammy Ganderellis in the studio this morning talking all about interior design here. Welcome. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having
So,
me.
you know, we didn't stop talking, obviously, during commercial because I don't stop. But anyway, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, obviously, you were saying a little bit about what you do and things like that of that nature. In a project, let's say someone's out there and, you know, we all think we're designers, right? Or some people say, I can't do anything. Someone just bought a home, you know, and they feel, okay, where do I begin? A lot of times people say, I just got to decorate every room. I just got to get this whole place.
Right.
Is that the way they should approach it? And what would you say to someone who just bought a home and wants to get going?
You know, I think it depends. You know, if you just bought a home and you have furniture and accessories from your previous home that you still love, so we start with that. We look at that and we try to decide, okay, well, what type of person are you?
Yeah.
What do you feel comfortable in?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of psychology to what makes people feel good in their home.
Sure.
Color is one of them. You know, some people like red, some people are irritated by red. So
Right.
you try to make these lists of things that makes the person feel good in their home.
Sure.
And then we'll go ahead and go room to room and say, okay, well, you know, what do we need in this room?
Right.
What's still left? And how do you use this room?
Yeah.
You know, what's this room going to be used for?
Sure.
So we'll walk through and we'll start with that. We always try to use some of the things they've got, they're comfortable with.
Right.
And then we try to come in with something new and fresh.
Sure, sure.
Um,
And I guess you would say, I love what you're saying, because a lot of times people will say, you know, how do you want to decorate? Do it. But it's important to lean on their psychological
Yes.
preferences and who they are, because they're going to be living in there.
Exactly.
And so you don't want to just decorate something and then go, okay, and then they're like, I'm not comfortable.
Yes.
And then I think the other point that you're saying is, people have to feel comfortable in being able to step outside the box too, right?
Yes, we gotta push them just a
okay,
little
I mean,
bit.
because a
Yeah.
lot of times people are so set. I'm a creature of habit, and I'm
Right.
really bad about that. But I think, you know, there's been a big trend right now, and you can tell me about that with the kind of the country French for a long time. And
Right.
where is it heading now? And is it more eclectic? Is it more modern? What are you seeing trending right now?
You know, the styles we've been seeing, I think, are going to go ahead and continue.
Okay.
What's changing a lot from what I'm seeing in the articles that I'm reading is just colors. You know,
Okay.
You're already seeing some pinks, obviously, but that's going
Yes.
to continue on. And then we've got some celadon and some mint greens coming in.
Okay.
I know in the fashion
you go.
world, there's going to be some purples coming in, all varieties of purples. I think terracotta is going to be big.
Okay.
Basically, if you you know, and if you look at the ocean, those colors are really coming in. Everybody puts out something different. Obviously, Pantone is like it.
What's that rosy, champagne-y, pinky color that I'm so obsessed with?
You know, I don't know if there's a particular
Yeah,
name.
but you know
because
where I'm
there's-
going.
Yes, I do. And you're
kind
going
of
to see
with
it
that gold.
everywhere. Yes.
I have it. I love it. Okay.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you're going to see that in lots of things. But I think the idea is fresh, oceany.
Yeah.
You know, because we've gone through a long period of time where we had the dark golds and the burgundies, and whenever there's a change, it's usually a swift change. You know,
Okay.
you're going from really dark colors to really light.
Okay.
And obviously, there's only 3 primary colors, and you can only make so many colors. You know, but they're going to really try to do the best to get you to change
Sure.
and go from one to the other by adding some whites or some blacks to those colors,
Which is very good. Very,
Yeah.
very good point. Let's talk about another point. You know, I think about the Woodlands area just in general, because this is where we are. People selling their house. I remember when I sold my first house here, and you know, one of the biggest things was staging. What would you tell? I mean, people talk about should the walls be white, you know, and put your pictures away. I mean, how far do people really need to go and to separate themselves when they know they're selling their home?
Well, you know, you do have to do that because you want people to walk in your home and to visualize living there.
Sure.
If you have blue on the walls and they have some green and purple, they're going to immediately, people can't surpassed
Separate,
what
yeah,
you've got.
yeah.
So, you know, you need to have a neutral palette. There's nothing wrong with having a pop of something, but if you're going to do a pop of something, you know, it should be something that's dynamic to somebody, and maybe they wouldn't even care for it. Say a big abstract with lots of colors when you walk in, but you still have your neutral everywhere.
You mean you can't have the stuffed bear in the front entryway?
No,
I've
gotta
seen,
go.
I've seen
Gotta
a couple
go,
of those. I've seen a couple of those in some people's houses, and I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah, and declutter. When you think you've decluttered,
Oh my God.
you have just started
Yeah,
decluttering. Like,
yeah.
get rid of it. You know, like a single vase on a
Yeah.
shelf is fine. There doesn't have to be 30 little.
Sure, but please don't have those dead roses hanging over.
No dead roses.
with the brown.
No, it's got to go. It's got to
Okay.
go. And clear off your kitchen cabinets. You know,
sure.
it's great that you have a mixer. It's great you got a toaster. Everybody's got them. Get rid of them. Get them out.
So
You know,
true.
Clean,
so true.
clean, clean.
And bathrooms.
Oh, and bathrooms.
Yes.
Very, very minimal. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So keeping everything, people, you know, you always talk about that. What should the color of the walls be?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I remember, you know, Kill and Beige was the big colors and certain things
Yes,
like that
yes.
forever. But that's so important. And so, what would you say as far as what's trending as far as how type of houses people are buying? I know what I'm looking for in my next house, but you know, so what is kind of is it the big 20,000 square foot homes, or is it the 3-story with the elevator? What is everybody really going after these days?
You know, as far as what we're seeing a lot of downsizing.
Okay.
We really are, and a simple life. You know,
Yeah.
simple colors.
Right.
You know, clean, fresh, because that makes it feel more open.
Sure.
And you know, and,
Right.
and larger than it is.
Right.
But I have to say, in the Woodlands, you do have a really wide spectrum
You
here.
do.
You
You
do.
do.
You could get anything. But more and more, we get people that have lived in the Woodlands for many years,
Sure.
and they're like, okay, well, I've done that. Now I'm empty nester,
Yeah.
and let's just go down. And usually, when they go down, they completely change everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, call the U-Haul, get rid of everything I've got.
They've done.
I'm
Put me
done
in one
with
of those condos, and I'm gone. Well,
Exactly,
You know, it's funny you
exactly.
say that because a lot of times I love to travel, and I know when we sold the first house and moved to the second house to the 3-story style, it was because I need lock and go.
Right.
There's no need if I'm going to be traveling, you know, 4 or 5 months out of the year. Some
Right.
people can, you know, have 2 or 3 10,000 square foot homes all over.
Right.
But it just sits there. And, you know, I think that's okay if you just want a staged house.
Right.
But do you want to live in it? You have to ask yourself these
Yeah.
type of questions. I guess.
Exactly. Those are
You
the
know.
questions you have to ask yourself. Lifestyle.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, how
yeah.
do you want to live, and what's important to you?
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, we're going to take another quick commercial, and then when we come back, I want to talk a little bit about when someone calls you directly, what type of services and things that they can go into a little bit further with you.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Come be part part of the Breakfast with the Boss Bachelorette Show September 12th at Escalante's in the Woodlands from 5 to 7 p.m. Purchase tickets, get free Escalante's buffet, a chance to win prizes, and 100% of the proceeds go to Interfaith of the Woodlands. Help Chelsea find Mr. Right and not Mr. Wrong.
Sponsored by Escalante's Restaurant, Breakfast with the Boss, 91.1 FM The Boss, Del Frisco's Grill, Fred Astaire Dance Studios.
Come out and celebrate freedom and independence at Fiestas Patrias with the Montgomery County Democratic Party on Sunday, September 15th between 1 and 5 p.m. Enjoy music, food, traditional dance groups, and entertainment for children. Located at 1712 North Fraser Street, Conroe, Texas. Sponsored by the Montgomery County Democratic Party.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
For any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle, EVG Lawn Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lawn Store. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Welcome back to Today with Cachet. It is Thursday here in the Woodlands, Texas, and we're talking about interior designing. And I've got Tammy here in the studio this morning, and she's sharing all about Studio G interior designs and all the amazing things that she does with that. So, okay, so we've been talking a little bit about the trending market and kind of what's going on. So now, if someone's out there and wants to get a hold of you directly, and what should they do first of all?
Well, go to our website. It's studiogid.com.
Okay.
And there's a form on there that you can fill out.
And I think we have that up there as well. Do we? Go ahead.
Oh, good. You can fill that out, and it just kind of tells us what you're interested in. We'll give you a call.
Okay.
And we'll set up an appointment. We'll come see your home.
Okay, very good.
And we'll walk it with you, and we'll talk about what you want to do and what your hopes and dreams are for the home. And then after that, we'll work out some sort of estimate of what needs to be done and move forward.
And go from there. And I think the biggest question that a lot of people have is, I used to say this with my business is just pick the phone up, right?
Yes,
There's no obligations up front, but if you're scared, you're lost, you're not sure what to do, it's beautiful to have that initial conversation and learn a little bit about what directions to go and things of that nature.
Sure, they can always call if they want to skip the website. Some people don't like to do that, but you can call us directly, and we'll chat with you, and hopefully ease your anxiety, because everybody does have that when they're starting a project and they don't know where to go, which way to go. That would be our goal, that we can make it easy for you.
Right.
And that when we walk out the door and we close the door and we're no longer there, that it's exactly what you dreamed of having.
For sure, because there's so much out there. And you can get so lost and you can run so over budget so quickly.
Oh, yes.
And so it's good to have someone like you there, because you kind of help guide the person. As I was saying earlier in the beginning, you can order your curtains and they don't fit. And you spend all this money and you're not going to be happy. So start in the beginning the right way. Have that conversation.
Start with somebody and give yourself plenty of time. And I think really spending time with us, we have to get to know you. We have to really peel the layers back. Who are you? Because I think people nowadays are really bombarded with with house and Pinterest and all this, and I think sometimes they get confused about who they really are.
Right.
And if you can peel that back and find out who they are, what colors do they like? Do they like textures? Do they like smooth?
Yes.
We've got to get down to all that and just try to block out, all the other. And when you do that, you're really true to yourself, and it's a fabulous piece of art for somebody.
I love that. I love that. And you were mentioning earlier, so talk about some of the events or things that you have. You mentioned something about a Christmas tree type thing that you're going to be doing in the holiday. What is that, a little bit of what you're going to be working on?
Yeah, so we do have some things for our clients, and of course if you're interested you can always give us a call and check and see what we're doing, or we'll try to post something on the website. But we'll do floral classes, for example, like during the holidays. People are always having events and they're worried about how to decorate their table. It's pretty simple, so we'll give little classes and say, come on in, we'll show you how to set a really cool table, real simple, kind of
Sure.
What
So
is it?
basically, as a client, there are certain little things that you're going to have throughout the year that maybe you'll say, "Hey, we've got this event coming on.
Yes.
They can welcome to come to it to get little tips as
Yes.
you're going through the, because a lot of it is, transitional too.
Yes.
You do something, and I always joke about that and say you buy a sofa or you're buying some of these big pieces. Well, when you make that decision, you think, "Crap, I'm not just going to go tomorrow and buy a new sofa."
Right.
But you can change the fabric,
exactly.
the pillows.
Throw some new pillows on there. It's amazing. Sometimes even just throwing some sort of like a little throw on there changes it. It's all good. But we do like to have things that make life easier for people.
Sure.
And if you've got a suggestion, we'd love to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. You can go on and send us a little email and say, "Hey, I've got a suggestion for you."
Sure,
And,
sure.
And obviously, we're big on helping people at the end of a project. A lot of times they'll have furniture left over. We always try to help them direct that furniture to some sort of shelter or somebody where that could be used.
Which is great because that's kind of your give back, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We do that. And this year we're trying to do a Christmas tree that
That's what you were saying. What's
Yes.
this all about?
So it's pretty simple. I mean, you can send us an email as well if you know a family that won't have a Christmas tree this year. We're going to actually decorate one and try to read the letters when people are suggesting who they think would really deserve or not deserve.
Well,
They
a
would
deserving
love-
family.
A deserving family.
I mean,
yes.
every family deserves to have a beautiful tree.
Yes.
And this is a great way
Yes.
to decorate a beautiful one.
Yes.
I know some ladies out there, I'm not
Yeah.
going to say names, but who love to decorate some Christmas trees. So I need to connect you with.
Yeah, that would be great. They
to
can
do
come
this.
on in and help, and we just are going to take suggestions from people of a family that's dear to their heart, and obviously, we want to try to get a few gifts to go into that tree as well.
Sure.
But that's just going to be kind of our give back for the year.
Sure. And we've got a few more minutes left. Is there any things you would say, just at the pop of your head, that are some no-nos? Just off the top of your head, that people sometimes do, whether we talked about with staging, having all their family pictures out, or is there any little nuances that you tend to see and that you would want to give as quick little tips to
Okay,
anyone?
the best thing I could do, if you take a look at your room, you have your positive space, which is the area you sit on.
Okay.
Okay, and then everything from that up is your negative space. People ignore it. They put a little picture. You got 20-foot tall walls, and they put a little 2x2 picture.
Okay.
Don't ignore the negative space. Use the drapes. For goodness sakes, drapes are amazing.
Okay.
You don't have to cover the window. Line, frame.
Oh, yes.
Finish the complete thought. So
Yes.
it's kind of like going out with just pants. You have.
Can I not do that?
No, you cannot do that. You have
Okay.
to wear your shirt and
Okay,
your
okay,
earrings.
okay, okay.
So think of your chandeliers. They need to be amazing.
Oh, yes.
Chandeliers, your jewelry. Just go ahead and spend the money and just get it awesome.
It's almost like the accessories.
Yeah,
we talked about
exactly.
that briefly.
Yeah.
You said about fashion and how it correlates.
It does. That's your jewelry. Get that chandelier.
Yeah.
Make a statement, because it can really excite the room. And a lot of people say, I don't want draperies because, again, like wallpaper, which I love wallpaper too. They're thinking of the old days. These frame the window. They're simple. They could just be white.
Right.
But it's a complete thought.
Well, yeah, I
For the
even
room.
wanted. I haven't done it yet, Tammy. I want the chandelier above my tub.
Yes, you
Is
do.
that okay? Yeah,
It's
I mean-
against code.
I
So
mean-
no, I didn't recommend it unless it's really tall. but-
I've been wanting that, and I have not done that yet.
Yeah.
And I want one obviously in the half bath as well. I want a nice chandelier in my home.
Put a chandelier everywhere.
I know this is so. My next house is just going to
Everywhere.
be like, but and it's funny because I over time I realized I've moved more toward that eclectic design.
Yes.
I used to lend toward. God, it's so funny. I used to be total contemporary,
Mm-hmm.
and then I moved to what I would call the kind of Frenchy fun,
Yes.
and now I am completely modern, but with pops of that elegance and
Yeah.
sophistication, and I want to pop, and so you actually change. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yes. No, it's not only okay, it is preferred. I try to tell people, think 50 years ago, think today, think 50 years from now.
Yeah.
Try to pick up a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So if you're getting your textures and your colors and your scale correct, you can throw anything in. And it's just so interesting. You can have Meemaw sofa over there, and you can have a very, very current contemporary
Okay.
piece of artwork, and maybe something you found in Indonesia somewhere coming in as,
Wow.
as an ottoman. You can mix it all. You just have to worry about scale. You have to worry about color blending, and you have to worry about textures.
Sure.
But blend it all. Have fun with it.
And I'm going to say this: the other key element is having the right person as your sidekick. This one here is the personality. I would love to go shopping with you. I would love to have
Bring
you.
it on.
And so she's an amazing personality and that's half the battle, right? Two people, a great team. So really, thank you for coming in
Thank
this
you.
morning.
This
And
was fun.
this month hot topic I haven't mentioned for Friday is going to be all about the real estate market. So we're going to be trending and talking. I'll have a real estate agent in. We'll do a 3-part series talking about what's trending. So we started with the design, and then we're going to take it into what's trending with the houses in the market.
Well, thank you
so
so
thank
much.
you so much for being here, and thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.